The Ancient Prince. Once upon a time, there was a little old man and a little old woman. Their names were Mr. and Mrs. Pink. They lived in a tiny house by a river. Every day, they weed the plants in their vegetable plot. Then the beans look beautiful. Feed the animals in the field. The hens look happy and water the flowers in their garden. The lilies look lovely. They had everything they want. Well, almost. I wish we had some children, said Mrs. Pink one evening. Only a tiny child could fit in our tiny house, said Mr. Pink sadly. But small things can be special too, said his wife. I couldn't care if they were just 1 inch tall, she added. At that moment, a fairy flew by. She heard what Mr. and Mrs. Pig said. She noticed their lovely vegetables, happy animals, and tall flowers. These people are kind, thought the fairy. I'll be kind to them. She waved her wand. She whispered some magic word. Jumping beans and flying fish, give this for their desert wish. Soon afterward, Mr. and Mrs. Pink had a tiny weedy boy. In fact, he was just 1 inch tall. Let's call him Eisenbush, said Mr. Pink. It means 1 inch boy. Oh, I see for short, said her husband. Very short. Each year the Pink's vegetables grew better. Their animals grew bigger, and their flowers grew taller. But Icy stayed small. Maybe if I stand on tiptoe. Icy was tiny. He had a bottle top for a bathtub. He had a shoelace for a scarf. He had a pin for a bowl. Go! He had a button for a dinner plant. He had a matchbox for a bed. Matchbox for a bed. Many years later, it was time for Icy to leave life home. I get a job in the city. His parents gave him 3% present for his journey. He had a rice bowl for a boat. He had a pair of chopsticks for oars. And he had a needle for a saw. As he settled down the river, between tall mountains, past villages, around the wide woods, and tall towers, until he reached the big city. I asked the emperor for a job, thought Icy. That's if I don't get squid first. That's if I don't get squid first. At last, Icy reached the emperor's palace. 2 guards were marching up and down outside. "I'd like a job," said Icy. "You're tiny." "You're teeny," said one George. "What can you do?" "I can run past you for a first start," said Icy. "Hey, where did he go?" He jumped over the guard's foot and ran into the palace. A maid was washing clothes. "I'd like a job," said Icy. "You're Winnie," said the maid. "What can you do?" "I can run past you for a start," Icy said. "Hey, where did he go?" He jumped over the maid's soap and into the kitchen. A cook was making dinner. "I'd like a job," said Icy. You're teeny. "You're tiny," said the cook. "What can you do?" "I can run past you for a start," Icy said. "Hey, where did he go?" He ran around the cook's oven and into the next room. Icy was in the throne room. He bowed to the emperor and the princess. "I'd like a job, please, Your Majesty," said Icy. "Would you indeed?" said the emperor. "He's teeny weeny, Daddy," said the Princess Chi-Chi. "What can he do?" "Well, I ran past your guard, your maid, and your cook to get here," said Icy. The emperor thought for a moment. "You can look after Princess Chi-Chi," he said. "But Daddy," moaned the princess, "he's only 1 inch tall." "Smoothing can be special too," said the emperor. From then on, Icy never left the princess' side. He was there in the morning. He was there in the afternoon. He was there at night. One day, the princess left the palace to visit her aunt. Icy went too. They came to a dark forest. "I'm scared," said Princess Chi-Chi. "I look after you," said Icy. "What could you do?" said the princess. Just then there was a terrifying roar. "Run! Help!" A giant orange crushed the trees. He reached out to grab the princess. "Put her down," said Icy. "Or you," said the orange. "What could you do?" The orange scooped up Icy and popped him in his mouth. I love bite-sized snack." Icy thought quickly. He took his little sword and picked the orange thorn. "Take that!" "Ow!" The orange spat out Icy and ran off. "That will teach me." "Thank you, Icy." "Look," said Icy. The orange left his hammer behind. The princess tried to pick it up, but it was too heavy. "Phew, that's heavier than it looks. I wish you were bigger, Icy," she said. "Then maybe you could lift it." A cloud of magical stars shot out of the hammer and swept around Icy. Icy flipped himself, changing. It grew bigger and bigger and bigger. In the second war, he was as big as the princess. I'm as tall as you, said Icy. The hammer grant your wish. The princess fell in love with Icy, but not because he was tall. She loved him because he was brave. They got married and lived in a house next to the palace. The house was small, but Prince Icy and Princess Chi were happy. They both knew that small things can be special too.